Another team that has a really hard schedule this season is the Kansas City Chiefs. With or without Patrick Mahomes, this is going to be a hard year for them because they had a pretty decent free agency getting Kenneth Walker. They also had a very interesting draft when they traded up for Mansour Delane in the first round. They got a steal in the first round in Peter Woods, and then they snagged our Mason Thomas in the second round. All of them were standout defensive pieces on their respective college teams, but this offense is still bad. All of their wide receivers are either injury prone or in trouble with the cops every offseason. Travis Kelce has regressed, and let's be honest, so has Patrick Mahomes. He is coming off of an ACL injury, but even prior to that, his deep ball accuracy was terrible the last two seasons. He doesn't have a Tyreek Hill to save him anymore, and it shows. What makes their schedule so hard is the fact that they are playing like these stretches, these 3 game stretches or these 5 game stretches week by week, where it's like they're playing these tough teams, such as the Chargers, such as the Seahawks, such as the Broncos. And then once week 12 arrives, then they play the Bills, the Rams, the Bengals, the Patriots, the Niners, and the Chargers. That's a 5 game stretch at the back half of the season, mind you, that is going to be very tough for them. Like they can go 9-8 and maybe make the playoffs, but I don't even have them making the playoffs again for this year because, again, I don't think this offense is good enough, especially when they have to face the Rams defense, the Bengals sneaky good defense, the Patriots defense, the Niners defense, and the Chargers defense. I don't have any faith in this Chiefs offense for this upcoming season. This is a rebuild year, I think, and I think they'll probably be back in Super Bowl contention in 2027. The Raiders also have a really hard schedule. I actually didn't think it was as hard the first time I saw it, and then when I really looked at it again, I was like, ooh, this might be very, very difficult for them because they only have like 4 games on their schedule, which is their week 1 game against the Dolphins, the week 8 game against the Jets, the week 16 game against the Titans, and the week 17 game against the Cardinals. That are easy, but every other game on their schedule will be a challenge for them. This is a team that you can argue got really lucky during free agency and during the draft. I mean, obviously picking Fernando Mendoza #1 overall was to be expected, but no one saw Jamar McCoy fall into the 4th round. Now, obviously, he may not even play this season, but if Jamar can get healthy, he can be one of the best cornerbacks in the league. They got lucky that the Ravens not only didn't want to pay Tyler Linderbaum, but then they turned around and reneged on their trade with the Raiders for Max Crosby. So now the Raiders have Max Crosby back. And this is a sneaky good defense, if you ask me. I mean, they couldn't be top 15 when they added Nakobe Dean, and now you have Max Crosby back. Like, this could be a really good defense. But the schedule itself is really hard because they do play a lot of top-tier offenses. Like, for example, opening the year with Miami Dolphins, that should be an interesting game. But that's an easy win in my opinion. But then they play the Chargers, who is going to be a really good offense. I think they play the Saints, who I think is going to be a really good offense with Tyler Show, Jordan Tyson, and hopefully a healthy Chris Olave. Like, that could be a sneaky, really good offense this year. But then they play Kansas City Chiefs, who I don't think have a good offense, but have a better quarterback right now. They play the Patriots, who, if they get A.J. Brown, that's going to be a difficult offense to face. They play the Buffalo Bills with, Josh Allen. That's always going to be a difficult offense to face. And they play the Rams, probably the most difficult offense they're going to face in the beginning of the season.
Game over, play it again. Victory tastes like the crown.